Hi guys, welcome back to Chess the Matthew. So on this video, we will tackle about a trap on the Scotch Gambit opening. The Scotch Gambit start with the move e4, e5, and after knight f3, attacking the e5 pawn. Here, the black defend the e5 pawn, and white here gambited a pawn on d4, and after e takes d4, we shall now enter into the position of the so-called opening Scotch Gambit. So here white plays knight to g5, in which it violates the opening rules, which is do not move your pieces twice. But his idea is that after knight g5, and if black plays h6, the white here can set up trap by sacrificing his knight to f7. The knight takes f7 forks the queen and the rook of black, so the black here forcibly capture the knight on f7. And after bishop to c4, giving a check to the king with the bishop, and after the retreat of the black king on the a8, which is a totally blunder, and now on this position the black is losing in just 6 moves, because after queen h5 check, the king again was forced to move, even though he will cover the check with g6, but still after queen takes g6, it gives again the check on the king. The king was forced to move, and after queen f7 check again, the only square that the king can go is d6, and after king d6, here comes down the e5 sacrifice. So we shall see that the king was under check, and the only square that he can do is the c5 and the e5. But if he capture this pawn, then still it is checkmate. Or if the king moves to another way, which is the king to c5, still there is mate n2, which start with the move queen d5, and still on this position the king has only 2 square to go, but which either side he may go, still it is checkmate, because after here or here, for the record, let's stay here, still it is a checkmate. And again, if king b4 is still a checkmate also. So after this position, even though here the black will try to defend the checkmate by capturing that pawn, still there is queen d5 check, and the only square that can go is the a7, and after king e7, again it is checkmate. The last square bishop control that square, and also the other escaping square of the king was controlled by the queen. So going back to the Scotch Gambit, in which the white plays knight g5, actually this knight g5 is a blunder move, because it only wastes a tempo. So if we look into the black's perspective by flipping the board, the knight g5 is a blunder move for white. h6 is not a blunder on this position, but it is a good move that puts a question to the white knight. And after knight takes f7, this knight takes f7 is actually not a brilliant move, but a blunder instead. King takes f7 is not a blunder on this position, but a duty to defend his castle on this position. Bishop c4 is just a normal move by giving check, trying to have some compensation on his sacrificed knight. But after king a8, this is a blunder move, because it allows now the checkmate by a queen h5, g6, king move, check, 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 and capture that leads to a checkmate. So the defense against this trap after bishop c4 is just to play king g6 and put his king into e7. And after, let's say for example, queen g4, king e7, we shall see that the king on e7 has its safe home. The black may tries to develop a normal development. For example, if white plays bishop to d3, we have knight d5 here and try to support it to attack the queen with a bishop, develop, and tries to manually castle on the king side. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video and please don't forget to subscribe.